Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. A total of 7 cases of coronavirus have been confirmed among the nearly 200 Hawaii Army National Guard soldiers who helped provide security for the January 20th presidential inauguration. Hawaii National Guard officials said the 7 Hawaii troops who tested positive remain in isolation and are asymptomatic. They said the State Department of Health is assisting the Guard with contact tracing. The Hawaii troops returned from Washington, D.C. on 3 flights Sunday and Tuesday. More than 25,000 National Guard troops from across the nation were deployed to Washington, D.C. for the inauguration after the January 6th deadly riot by pro-Donald Trump rioters at the U.S. Capitol. Nearly 200 of those troops have since tested positive for COVID, including the 7 from Hawaii. Hawaii health officials reported 2 new coronavirus-related deaths on Oahu today and 100 new infections in the state. The statewide death toll now stands at 406, and the total number of infection cases since the start of the pandemic is more than 25,000. Today's new infection cases include 65 on Oahu, 21 on Maui, 7 on the Big Island, 1 on Lanai, and 6 residents diagnosed outside of Hawaii. The number of active cases in the islands is now over 1,500. Health officials consider any case reported in the past 14 days to be currently active. The number of active cases has been falling recently as the state moves beyond a post-holiday surge in infections. There were 80 COVID patients in Hawaii hospitals as of Wednesday, with 22 of them in intensive care units and 25 on ventilators. Governor David Ige has issued an emergency proclamation declaring Maui County a disaster area due to ongoing drought conditions. Maui County has seen persistent drought conditions since March 2019. The drought resulted in significant economic loss for Maui ranchers and farmers and to the starvation death of countless axis deer on Molokai. With the proclamation, the state can now provide economic relief to the county for the suffering and damage caused by the disaster. Maui Mayor Michael Victorino said the county's farmers and ranchers are grateful to Governor Ige for signing the emergency proclamation. Victorino said the county's agricultural sector has seen substantial pasture and crop damage from starving axis deer in search of food. The emergency proclamation remains in effect through March 28th. Honolulu prosecutors have charged a 34-year-old man accused in connection with 2 arson cases in Waianae on Sunday. Travis Kipo'o has been charged with 2nd-degree arson and 4th-degree attempted arson. His bail is set at $50,000. Police said a male suspect threw a Molotov cocktail at a bedroom window of a MacArthur Street home Sunday afternoon. About 2 hours later, a suspect entered a woman's home on Moilima Street and allegedly set fire to a cabinet. The fire was extinguished before firefighters arrived. Police arrested Kipo'o in Waianae on Monday. He has a criminal record of 2 felony and 2 misdemeanor convictions. The State Department of Health has issued a red close placard to a downtown Honolulu restaurant after repeated violations of COVID restrictions requiring employees to wear face masks. The department's food safety branch had received complaints that employees at Donor Shack at 79 South Pauahi Street were not wearing masks on January 20. Health inspectors visited the restaurant and found the restaurant's owner was not wearing a mask while working. The restaurant was issued a warning letter, but a follow-up inspection on Wednesday found the same person still working with no face covering. Health officials said that after the inspector posted a red close placard at the restaurant, the owner removed it and refused to close the business. The restaurant may not reopen until an inspector verifies that all employees are wearing masks at all times. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.